Triple H announces the shocking death of Seth Rollins in a car accident. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. Triple H's shocking announcement. Seth Rollins has died in a car accident, WWE in mourning. Today, the wrestling world stands still. A void now exists where once there was laughter, intensity, brilliance, and a visionary called Seth Rollins. In a moment that no one could have imagined, Triple H stepped before the cameras, trembling, broken, and shaken, to deliver the most heartbreaking announcement in WWE history. Seth Rollins is dead, killed in a ghastly car accident that has left not only WWE, but the entire world, in shock. This is the full story of what happened, how WWE Superstars are reacting, and how the world will remember the man known as the visionary, the revolutionary, the architect. Seth freakin' Rollins. The announcement that shattered WWE. It started like any other Monday Night Raw. The crowd was buzzing, the pyro exploded, the energy was electric. But backstage, things were far from normal. Triple H, head of WWE Creative and the man now steering the ship Vince McMahon left behind, wasn't seen smiling. He wasn't planning matches. He was locked in his office, surrounded by lawyers, PR agents, and a medical advisor. Something had gone terribly, terribly wrong. And then it happened. The arena lights dimmed unexpectedly. The show was interrupted. Cameras cut to a quiet press room backstage. And there he was, Triple H, wearing all black, his eyes red and heavy. Triple H pre-recorded segment. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to say, in my entire career, in my entire life. Just moments ago, we received confirmation that Colby Lopez, known to you all as Seth Rollins, died in a car accident earlier today, on his way to visit family in Iowa. We are devastated. There are no words. He tried to continue, but his voice broke. The Game, the King of Kings, could no longer hold back his tears. Triple H, voice cracking. I loved him. We all did. Seth was more than a performer. He was a father, a husband, a friend, a leader. And we don't know what the WWE will look like without him. What happened to Seth Rollins? According to police reports, Seth Rollins had left an early morning training session at the WWE Performance Center and was en route to his home to surprise his wife, Becky Lynch, and their daughter, Rue. Eyewitnesses say the roads were slick with rain. Rollins was driving his signature black Cadillac Escalade, a car he often boasted about for its safety. But fate had other plans. At around 10:42 a.m., Seth's vehicle reportedly collided head-on with a large freight truck that jackknifed on the highway. Emergency services arrived within 6 minutes. But by then, it was already too late. Rollins was declared dead at the scene. The driver of the truck, who survived, told authorities, "I tried to swerve. I tried. I saw the car, and I just..." He collapsed into tears before finishing the sentence. The wrestling world would never be the same. Becky Lynch's breakdown. Backstage in WWE, no one took the news harder than one person, Becky Lynch. Seth's wife, partner in wrestling, and the mother of his child. According to sources, Becky was preparing for a segment when she was pulled aside by security and taken to a private room. Within moments, loud cries echoed from behind closed doors. Fellow wrestlers rushed to her aid. Bayley, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, even Roman Reigns stood in stunned silence, unable to process the loss. Becky later released a heart-wrenching post on social media. Becky's statement read by narrator. "My heart is in pieces. Seth was my love, my partner, my anchor. He made me laugh, made me strong, made me believe in everything. I don't know how to breathe without him. I don't know how to be without him. Please respect our privacy as we try to survive the unthinkable." The entire wrestling community poured their love into Becky and her daughter, with hashtag RIP Rollins and hashtag Forever Freakin' trending for days. WWE locker room reactions. The moment the news broke, the WWE locker room fell into silence. Roman Reigns, usually the stoic tribal chief, was reportedly seen sitting alone in a hallway backstage, head down, tears streaming. Kevin Owens, known for his sharp tongue, had no words. He simply posted, "I'm broken. I'll never forget you, brother." Finn Balor, one of Seth's closest friends, shared a black and white photo of them hugging after a live event with the caption, "We started this together. I just wish we could finish it together too." Even rivals like Cody Rhodes, with whom Seth had a heated feud in 2022, issued a moving statement. Seth Rollins was one of the greatest to ever do it. We were warriors in the ring, brothers outside of it. I am gutted. The locker room felt more like a funeral than a production. Tears, hugs, and an eerie silence that no bell toll could ever measure. WWE suspends all shows. In a rare move, Triple H made the decision to suspend all WWE programming for the week. SmackDown was cancelled. NXT taped tributes. Raw re-aired classic Seth Rollins matches, from his Money in the Bank cash-in at WrestleMania 31, to his grueling Hell in a Cell match with Cody Rhodes. The Titantron lit up with one final graphic that simply read, "In loving memory of Seth Rollins, 1986 to 2025. The audience at home wept." A tribute to a legend. Seth Rollins was more than a superstar. He was a man who transcended wrestling. From
Triple
the Shield
H's
to the
announcement
architect of Brock
from the Beast
Lesnar's
Slayer
return
to
to
the
WWE, he reinvented himself time and time again. Today we've got
always
some
ahead
truly
of the curve.
surprising and heartwarming
He
news
made us
from the
believe.
WWE
He made
Universe.
us laugh.
He made
Triple
us feel
H
announces
everything.
Brock
From
Lesnar's
his
shocking
iconic
return
entrance
to
theme to his
WWE.
unpredictable fashion,
The WWE
Seth Rollins
Universe
was the
is in a
moment.
state of
Every
shock
night
and
he walked
exhilaration
through that curtain.
In a move
His
that has sent
accolades are
ripples through the
countless.
world of
Two-time
professional wrestling,
WWE
Triple
champion,
H has officially
two-time
announced the
Universal
return of
champion,
the Beast
Grand
Incarnate,
Slam
Brock
champion,
Lesnar, to
WrestleMania
WWE
headliner,
Father,
this unexpected
husband,
revelation
legend,
has fans
and
and
now,
superstars
an
alike
immortal.
buzzing with
The
anticipation.
final message.
After
As
a prolonged
WWE
absence
mourned,
from the ring,
a special
Lesnar's
video
comeback
tribute aired
marks a
across all
significant turning
platforms.
point in WWE's
It showed footage
landscape.
of Seth backstage,
Triple
playing
H's
with his
announcement
daughter,
not only
wrapping his arms
signifies
around
Lesnar's
Becky,
return, but
mentoring
also
younger
hints at
stars.
monumental shifts in
It
upcoming
ended with a
storylines
clip
and
never
rivalries.
before seen.
A
What
candid
led to
moment
this
from
decision?
a WWE
How will
24
Lesnar's return
documentary
impact the current roster?
Seth Rollins
and what can
voiceover.
fans
If
expect
tomorrow
from the
never
Beast's
comes,
resurgence?
I just want
Let's
people
delve
to know
into
I
the
lived my
details of
dream.
this groundbreaking
I
announcement
loved
and
hard.
explore its
I laughed louder
implications
than
for
most.
the future of
And I gave
WWE.
this business everything
The
I had.
announcement heard
Every
around
bump,
the world,
every
on a
bruise
recent
was
episode
worth
of
it.
Monday Night
Because
Raw.
I
The
loved
atmosphere
this.
was
The
electric.
screen faded to black.
The crowd was
and so
abuzz
now,
with speculation.
we say goodbye
but
to
nothing
Seth
could have
Rollins,
prepared them for
the
what was
man who
about to
burned it
unfold.
down.
Now
As the
leaves
lights
behind
dimmed
the
the
fire that
iconic,
can never be
time to
extinguished.
play the game.
The world
Theme echoed
mourns.
through the arena.
WWE
Triple H made
mourns.
his way to the
We
ring,
all mourn.
exuding
But
authority
somewhere
and purpose.
in the heavens,
a
taking
new
the
entrance is
microphone,
playing.
Triple H
And a
addressed the
visionary walks
WWE
down the ramp
Universe
one
with a
last
message
time
that would reverberate
to a
throughout
chorus
the
of
wrestling
eternal
world.
cheers.
Goodbye,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Seth.
I
We
have
will
an
never
announcement
forget
that will
you.
change the
Thanks
course of
for watching,
WWE
folks.
history. This was
After
one for the
extensive
history
discussions
books.
and considerations,
Don't forget to like,
I am thrilled to
subscribe,
confirm that Brock
and hit
Lesnar
that bell
is returning
for more
to
deep dives
WWE.
into the biggest moments
The
in
crowd
wrestling.
erupted into a frenzy
Until
of
next
cheers
time.
and gasps.